wanna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we rolling
All right, we're off to get some coffee on this beautiful morning. This is the house that we stayed in. This is my grandma and grandpa's house. Well, it was. When they built the orphanage, they stayed here, and then their son and daughter-in-law, John and Molly, stayed here and ran the orphanage. So I remember when this was all first built and coming out here for the dedication of the orphanage, but this is the compound area, like the residential area where they live, and it's gorgeous here. That's a big mango tree right in their front yard. No mangoes on it now, but there will be. So kind of cool to see. We're gonna go get some coffee. Bell ring. The bell ring. It's school time.
How are you?
The kids are all going to school because they heard the bell ring. There's Faith House. And there's the school right there, just down the path. See, Lincoln, that's Faith House. So there's 4 apartments.
Yeah.
4 apartments. 1, 2, 3, 4, and each apartment can have like 10 people in it. So yeah. We're all piling into the car to go and get some coffee
In the neighborhood.
in the neighborhood. Very close by, but the funny thing is Solo just got in and he sat in this seat, which is in America would be the driver's seat, but in Kenya it's not the driver's seat. The passenger seat is the driver's seat.
Is
So
there any Kleenex in here?
it's so funny because you
Yeah.
forgot. But yeah, I'll have to get some coffee to hopefully wake up a little bit because
Or
we're
maybe got clean.
still exhausted.
It's alright.
First stop, Arts Cafe, coffee and bakery.
I need coffee.
We need coffee bad. And it's just like at a gas station. It's nice though. We're at the grocery store and Jill is getting some produce.
Fruit. So instead of plastic bags, they do this. You tie it at one end and then we just fill it up.
Yeah. But you get normal ones.
Little baby bananas. Are those plantains?
No, they're bananas.
They're
called
bananas?
Sweet bananas.
Sweet bananas.
We used to we'll compete how many you can pop in because 2 bites on one.
Eat them all.
Alright, this is day 1, I guess, here in Nairobi. We've just kind of taken today to go get some groceries at a local market here and just let our schedules and our bodies kind of acclimate to the difference in time change. So we've been resting, and the kids have been enjoying playing with their cousins and just having a good time. But we are actually getting ready to go on a tour of King's Kids Village. King's Kids Village is the orphanage that Luke's grandma and grandpa built, and and his cousin Lydia is actually going to take us around. You guys can see some of the apartments right behind me that they keep some of the families in here, and we're just going to take a quick tour.
Hey everyone, this is my cousin Lydia. I was telling you about her earlier, but her and her husband now run this orphanage. So my Uncle John and Aunt Molly, which is her parents, started it with Grandma and Grandpa when they built it, when my grandparents were in their late 70s.
Yeah,
and
mid to late 70s.
yeah, and Lydia was just a kid at that time.
Yep.
I was
and
like
then
12 when they bought the property.
But she grew up here, so she was born and raised here, and really has lived here all her life. And now she has 6 kids of her own, and they live in the main house. And then when her parents come and stay, they stay in the house that we're staying in. So typically, but they let us stay there.
That house was built, and that was like designed by Grandma.
Yeah.
Like Grandma
and
designed
Grandpa built
for
that
herself.
house. That was their house.
That was their house.
That
yeah.
was going to be their house. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was for a while their house.
Yeah,
but until they moved
lived
back.
there for, I think they moved onto the property in 2002.
Yeah.
So then they stayed here for like 4 years.
Yeah.
Before they moved back. Because Grandpa got sick.
Yeah. So Lydia's going to show us around, and I haven't been here for 20 years, so I'm excited to see all the ways it's grown since I was here last. So.
Yeah.
Cool. Where do you want to start?
Cool. Well, I mean, obviously the main house is there, and you guys have seen that. So there's 4 houses. They all have capacity to have about 10 to 12 kids in each house. We try to keep it under 12 because 12 is harder to handle than so we usually try to keep it around 10 per house, and they're all self-contained. They have their own schedules and do their own stuff, so every house kind of does their own. Each mama in each house kind of runs her own house the way she's gonna run her house. So that's really cool, and the kids are kind of like have their own space.
How old are they when they go from there to the other houses?
Yeah, so when they're like 17 or 18, depending on the cases, because obviously it's different, but we have housing on the compound separate for the older kids. Yeah. Because like legally we're not supposed to have
17-year-old with
like
4-year-olds.
Yeah. So we do move them off, but not like away, because we still feel like obviously it would be great for them to have more independence, but like still be around.
You don't know. I want to take away people.
Oh, okay, nice. Where are you gonna go?
Yeah, good.
Oh, to show them everywhere. Okay. She's our host. Fatuma loves to host.
Oh, Fatuma. Yeah, Kenyan met her earlier.
So we have 2 houses for the older kids. Their girls' houses on that side and the boys' houses on the other side. We'll see a little bit more of that. Those are they're more empty right now because we don't have any kids,
older kids
that are here right now. When they're done with high school and they're ready to go to college, then we do encourage them to move out closer to where they're going to school, so that it's a little easier transportation wise to get.
Okay.
So we have a group of kids right now, like 5 of them, that just moved out off of the compound because they just finished high school. They're all like 19. Some of them are 20.
Wow.
And they're ready to start like college courses.
Amazing.
Yeah. So they're empty right now, which is a good problem to have.
Yep.
So we'll go see the school, because we have a school. This school actually was built for my other grandma.
Oh, that's right, Mary Hensold.
Yeah.
Yep.
So actually the school's name is Mary Hensold Learning Center.
That's awesome.
Because Grandpa, when she passed away, Grandpa Hensold, in lieu of flowers or whatever, he asked for people to donate. Yeah. So
wow, that's awesome.
we were able to build this school building. It served us great for that time. So
Okay.
that was opened in 2011. So let's go see the school.
Oh my gosh.
Storage.
That's Grandpa's turn.
I think, yes.
Hey, good.
I think Judah kind of looks like him too.
You can see, yeah, you can see the grandkids.
Definitely. It's crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of pictures in there that I was like. So this is the school building. So this actually in here is the like reception and computer lab.
Okay.
And the principal's office. So we've just moved things around to create more space. These were offices, and we've just torn down the temporary walls that made them offices to make them into classrooms, because we're gonna open up the school to the community so that we can serve the community with the space that we have.
Yeah.
So we are in the process of making what used to be offices used for the home into full-blown classrooms. This is the library, and that used to be a staff room like kitchen and the principal's office, but we've sort of torn down all those walls and taken down all of that to make those into full classrooms that look like the other classrooms. Cool. So we have capacity now to have a full, like what they call primary school, which goes up to grade 6. Yeah, so all of our kids go to school here, except for right now we do have a couple of grade 6. So this is a library, and then this is going to be our lab, our like actual labs. Yeah. We have a chicken house. Right now we've not been keeping chickens because we were keeping chickens for meat. For a while, we had capacity of like 350 at a time. Okay. And we were using it like as a meat source, but also as an income generating project. But recently the feed prices went up. And so then we had to like stop and recalculate and figure out how much we really have to sell them to really make the money back. It wasn't making. The math was not mathing. The garden basically goes to that, where those tall grass right there, that fence just along here, and all the way to the outer wall, and then all the way back to that wall is all. The biggest challenge for us is we just grew our garden. So our garden ended here, and then we've added all of that. So we're still learning how to manage and figure out what's best to how best to rotate and things like that. Yeah. So all these grasses that you see around the beds, all of those are cow. What they traditionally feed their cows here. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, these are our fish ponds. We've got 2, but these again have been pilot projects because we have one thing after another that they keep telling us we're doing wrong. And these are all different experts, that we've had come out.
Everybody has something.
And they all said something different. And one's like, oh, you have too many birds of prey, so you need to put this like fencing around it. And that still didn't help so it's just been one thing after another.
Like you said, it's trial and error.
We do. They're in there. They just don't get super big, and we're not really sure why. So we've got tilapia and catfish.
And how do you harvest them? Net?
We have a pump, and we drain it a little bit, and then we have a net that goes through.
Okay.
So this is maize. Oh, maize. Yeah. Sorry. It's okay. Maize. They don't eat yellow corn here. Yeah. So those are all banana trees. See all of our banana trees? Holy cow. And that's not even enough to feed us all. We still buy bananas from the market. Yeah.
And what tree is this?
This is an avocado tree.
Oh my gosh.
That's a mango tree. There's another mango tree back there.
Okay.
There's lemon and orange trees between the 2 banana rows.
And then what is this that's growing right here?
This is collard greens.
Collard greens.
That's big greens that we eat. And then this is Swiss chard. And that's another big green that they eat.
Is that all Swiss chard back there?
No, back there, that's I'm sorry, I was thinking of the Swahili word. Arrowroot?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's arrowroot.
Hi guys. So obviously
they're big.
Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah.
They're pretty ones.
Oh, you're sweet.
They're nice. Yeah. That's the
calf.
That's the calf.
Yeah. They're gorgeous.
They are. They are really good quality milk cows.
Yeah.
Honestly. The milk is just top notch. So their names are Favor and Restore.
I love it. Yeah, I know. I'm new.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Girl. And then we also we're working on becoming fully solarized as well. We're about a halfway there. I'm so sorry. Are you upset? Did you wake up? Yeah.
Crying all the way down here, but as soon as he heard your voice, he went like there's hope.
There she is. There she is.
There's Hope.
That was a short nap.
Yeah.
That's about what he does.
Malachi.
Ezra, right?
No, Malachi.
Malachi. One of my other ones is Ezra. There you go. It's just awful. Like a German company that makes like super efficient like wood burning ovens, and they partnered with Kenyans to teach them how to do it. And so we worked with the Kenyan company that partnered with the German company to make these super efficient. They burn way like I don't remember how I'm not the person who does all of these things. Trey's the one who does them. So just all I know is they burn more efficiently, but I don't know the numbers. He does. Ask him. But that's a washroom in there. We have some washing machines and stuff inside that room under there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then this is the girls' transition house right here.
Right.
Yeah. And this is the chickens. You can see the chickens. And we have rabbits too, I think. I think we still have rabbits.
Tree.
I'm trying to remove a fish line.
Trey's up in the tree.
It's because it's so hard to get a fish line here. So you rather save the fish line.
Sure.
I guess I'll have to swing down.
Are you encouraging your dad?
Yes. George.
Can I do that? Okay. Then I swing over here.
Nice job, Trey.
Thank you.
You were successful in getting your child's kite out of the tree.
Can you believe it?
Nice job.
And now the dog gets me.
Now the dog will have it.
All right, we have sugarcane, and Kenya, have you tried it yet?
I have, but I'm gonna spit it in. So you chew on it? And then you spit it out.
Yum.
No, pop it all in your mouth, the whole thing.
Just
And
and
then
you
chew
just
like
chew on
gum.
it, and then you go
Chew like gum.
chew it like gum. See, Uncle Solo's telling you what to do.
And you don't swallow, just like you do gum.
Yeah, so you don't swallow it.
And then you, when the sugar is gone, you toss the, yeah.
It tastes a lot more like natural than the sugar.
Yeah. All right, we have a really big treat this afternoon, or actually this evening. Solo's brother, Gotti, is a chef, and he is going to cook us some wonderful Kenyan food. They are in the kitchen right over here right now, him and his wife Becky, and they're working on our dinner. I'm gonna go in there and take a sneak peek. I wanna jump in there with them, but at the same time, I don't wanna get in their way. But it is so sweet of them to come in and cook for a very large group tonight. All right, this is Gotti. This is Solo's brother.
Hey.
And his beautiful wife, Becky.
Hi.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
And his name is Isaac.
Isaac.
He's my assistant.
He's a sous chef.
Yeah.
Cutting away. All right, Gotti, what are you making?
Today I'll be making some chicken with some special sauce I make. Some beef curry, masala, chapati, and some rice.
Yum, I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, right now we're in the preparation stage. So
Okay.
after a while we'll just start
Going.
going.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is for chapati?
This is chapati. It is a Kenyan bread.
Okay. Yum.
Yeah. We are doing it with some carrots.
Okay. All right.
We'll use it with that. It goes well with the beef.
Yes. You're peeling garlic or garlic. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that's garlic. Beef strips here, marinated.
Okay.
So I normally marinate it first before it goes to the sauce.
Yeah.
All right.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you remember what you eat for lunch. Okay, now raise your hand if you like what you ate for lunch. What did you? What did you?
Chicken and fries. So tonight, dinner was made by Solo's brother. His name is Gotti, and he made us. This is some chicken dish. This is beef curry, and then of course rice and chapatis, which is like not like naan bread and vegetables. This smells and looks amazing. So good. Can't wait to dig in. And here's the aftermath. This was cleaned up. There's still some veggies left, but the rice gone. A little bit of curry, and the chicken is gone.